jingle bells, jingle all the way. Hello, everybody. It's a Jingle Bell song. Are you all ready for Christmas? Y'all can't believe it. Christmas is in 2 days. I feel a little excited, even though I probably won't get any gifts, but that's beside the point. I feel like a little kid. How is everyone doing today? I hope y'all had a very wonderful weekend. Excuse me. I had a good weekend. It was nice and relaxing. Had fun with the family. Had fun with the Patreons over on the Patreon page. We did a few live streams this weekend as well. So if that's something that you all are interested in, you can go check that out over at patreon.com/LizForday. And the link is in the description below as well. Let me just say hello to those of you that are already on with me. Hello, Vanessa. And also, hey, Nettie, thank you all for coming on early and chit-chatting with me, kind of. I was kind of in and out, a little bit busy. And hey, Barb and Veronica. Also, hey, Rachel at Scrap Craftastic. I've been enjoying your vlogs. I was trying to do a little catch-up today, as you saw with my paragraph comments. All right, you all. So today, what I'm going to be doing is making some guest checks. But before I get started, I always like to suggest that if these are the type of videos you like, all junk journal related here, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification button so that you'll be notified when more videos like this one come out. You can also go ahead and hit that thumbs up because y'all know y'all gonna like this video. We're actually doing Christmas guest checks today, y'all, and I purposefully lit my candle before I came on this time. And I didn't get any puffs of smoke. Thank you everybody for your suggestion for cutting the wicks down, and that worked perfectly for me. All right, so this is what we're going to be making here, and I've made the guest checks before, and these are like just so perfect to kind of zhuzh up and kind of make it themey. And I'm going to tell y'all the easiest way for y'all to make like some theme ephemera is to use the ephemera you already have and just add a piece of that theme. So in this case, I wanted this to be Christmassy, and this one doesn't even have any pieces that I want to use, but we're going to get into that in a little bit. So, and I did do some sewing on this also. So I'm going to show you, where's my book? Oh, I'm going to show y'all the one. Let me move this out the way for a second. Let me move all this out of my way. Hey, Penny Pen. I was gonna send you a message because I haven't talked to you in a few days. Hope you're doing okay. So this right here, I love using the guest checks because they are like the perfect writing opportunity because they already have lines on the front and they have lines on the back. And I'll show you one that I used in my junk journal here, y'all. My junk journal is so beautifully fat now. Or here's a guest check that I used here. But that's not the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for this one. Okay. So this is the same guest check here. And see, I was able to write on it, and I could still write on the back if I wanted to, but you know, I made a copy of it so I can show you all the real thing, and it just came out beautifully, and I had a lot of fun with it. All right, so let's put the Christmas junk journal away because it's not about the Christmas junk journal today. All right, it's about these pieces that we're making. Now, I'm also going to say that if you don't have a lot of ephemera, probably like kits would be good for you, or, you know, or you can buy them already pre-made, and some you can buy in digital form as well. So I'm going to show you some of the kits that I'm going to actually be using today and some of the items. So this one is, let me move this out the way. It's a bunch of them, so I'm going to go through real quick, but I actually use pieces. I'm going to use pieces from all these kits, but not all the pieces, of course. Okay, so this one is the Floral Notes kit, and some of you have this already, and you've been making some beautiful, beautiful things with it. And Fam over in the group, she made like some postcards. She used these to put like, what do you call it, addresses on envelopes and everything. So this is what the kit looks like. And this is actually a digital kit. I'm just trying to do it the right way. And the colors came out really beautiful. So if you have a good printer, you'll get like the beautiful colors that I have here. And there's lots of journaling spots on here. I purposefully made these so that they will have lots of journaling spots. So I'm going to use some of these today. And I just printed these out. And I printed them on regular paper because if you're just going to be gluing these down to another surface, you don't need like cardstock, so don't waste your money. Just use some regular printer paper. So that's regular printer paper. So let's move that out of the way. This one is the bedtime stories. This is actually a physical kit, but I put all the pieces on here so you can see what they look like, so I wouldn't have to be going through each piece. And so I'm going to be using a few of these. And so since I'm doing some Christmas ephemera, what I wanted to do was to go through and just find like all of my red pieces or pieces that look like Christmas, something that I could use for Christmas. And that worked out really well. So I just went through all my little kits. And of course, I wanted to use some words because, Christmas time is a positive time. And this is the vintage vocabulary kit here. And you can see you get 3 sheets of these. And you can get these in digital form or physical form. And if you see some that are digital and you would like them physical, you can always contact me through the shop over at Pleasant Creations as well. So this is the digital kit. So there's actually some larger pieces, and then this is the smaller pieces so you can see. So I love these and I use them on everything. So let's put that over there. Okay. And then I found some red pieces in here that had like some red flowers, and this is the mini seed packet kit. And I definitely wanted to use some of these because y'all look at this. Some of these pieces already look like they're for Christmas. So I wanted to use some of these. So this it's like a 5-page kit and then a whole bunch of journaling spots here. All right. And also I tested these and all of them will cut on scan and cut. So if you have a scan and cut, you don't have to fussy cut, but fussy cutting isn't bad either. All right, this is the PC, and it's not PC Computer, it's Pleasant Creations. The PC tickets, and these are a giveaway they are a reward over on the Patreon page. So if you are a Patreon Plus member, you can go into the rewards and you'll see these tickets there. And you can print those out and cut those. So I'm going to be using the red tickets here. And I could use these small tickets, but I don't think I had any cut. Y'all had to print some stuff out because I've been using my ephemera like crazy. All right, and then these are the leaf doodles, and this is a digital kit. You can get this in digital and also in physical form as well. And so I wanted to use some of these red ones here in the book, and here's some more red ones because these come already nice and colored, have nice colors. And look, there's some red and green I could use. And then I have some plain ones that you could just color in yourself if you had some different colors that you wanted. So that comes in digital and also physical. So I'm going to use some of these. I thought this was the perfect opportunity to kind of reintroduce you all and let you know that there's tons of ephemera over at Pleasant Creations. And then this one is the Ladies Home Journal Kit. And of course, y'all look at this lady. This one is like my favorite one off of this sheet. And these are perfect size journaling cards. These are oversized actually. So I made some big ones and then I have like some smaller ones there. And then I put like some extra pieces along with it. We have like a vintage photo and music sheet and things like that. So I'm actually going to be using a few of the pieces off of this kit also. That's kind of cool, huh? And then the last but least, I just wanted to show you all again. These are some guest checks that I did early in the year, and these are so wonderful. And I saw Rachel at Scrap Craftastic use them in some of her journals, And they, like I said, they're just perfect to write on, and they just have all the wonderful colors, and they're just neat. And you just get a whole bunch of these. This is a digital kit, and I did them all in different sizes. So you have like the regular size ones. See, they might be, well, yeah, they're about the right size. I was going to say they might be a little bit bigger on the paper. And so you could use these for Christmas too, because look, we have green and red. And so you don't have to have like Christmassy stuff to make your ephemera being Christmas per se. You don't have to do that. All right, so I just want to show you all those. All right, so I'm going to use parts of all of these, except for the guest checks, of course, because we're making some new Christmas guest checks. So you're going to need some guest checks for that. And I have those too over in the shop if you don't have any. You can get some over there at Pleasant Creations also. All right, so now what I did was to make this quicker, because y'all know I'm slow. So I got a whole bunch of these guest checks out because I'm going to be doing a lot of sewing. Yes, the whippersnapper's coming out. Y'all, we haven't made any ephemera in a while, have we? Because that doggone Christmas journal is thirsty. It's been taking up all my time. So what I did was I went through my ephemera already, and I put some stuff together. I kind of put the collages together. There's no guarantee they're going to get back together the way that they were, but I put some pieces together for the collages. And so you'll see them all. I did a whole bunch. Y'all could do a project 20 on this one easy, because these are so cool. And you can see they have paper clips on them right now. So we're going to be sewing these bad boys up. Okay. So I know I went through that fast, but that's okay. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sew around some of my guest checks, because I want to sew first, I think, before I put the pieces down. So let me get the whippersnapper out. That's what we need next. We need a Z whippersnapper. Oi! And I already have some red thread in here. So I'm going to, let me see if I can bring y'all down today. See if we can get a good position, because sometimes I cannot get a good position. So I'm going to do these all the same. I'm going to do a number 25. So it doesn't matter if you have like a little rip or something in your paper, because you'll probably be covering it up if you use the techniques that I'm going to use. So let me just fix the focus a bit here. There we go. We want to be kind of clear. And I'm going to go to number 20. Y'all missed y'all over the weekend. Can you tell? I'm excited. I'm excited to be here with you all. So let's see. I'm using the number 25 again on my brother SQ9185 computerized sewing machine, which I think some of you have as well. But I think if you have a brother machine, then you probably have access to the same stitches. Some of them. I don't know. I've been finding a love for some of the other stitches. You know, number 27 is one of my favorites, because it's kind of like, I call it a flower, but it's probably more like a star pattern. I love that one. And the reason why I'm just going to go through the guest checks first, so I'm kind of in assembly line mode here. And then I'll replace the guest checks that are paper clipped with these. I thought that was probably the better way to do it, or else it's going to take us 10 years from Sunday to get finished. So I went around this twice. No rhyme, no reason. Hey Pam, thanks for coming on with us. So that's what it looks like. So already you can use this guest check the way it is for Christmas, because it has a green background. This particular one does. And then it has like the red stitching on it. And it has the red numbers on here too. So that's cool. And then the back has, I know it's hard to see, but it has lines on it too. So you could use your guest check like this, and that would be a nice little journaling opportunity for your daily snippets. All right, so let's do another one. I can whip through this pretty quickly, I think. So how was everybody's weekend? Did anybody do anything special this weekend? Inquiring minds want to know. I want to know. Did y'all do any sewing? Did you work on any projects? Hey, Kathy. Thanks for coming on with me. Oh, I did want to tell you all something. It's a secret, kind of. I am over on the Patreon channel, in case you all didn't know. I will say over here on, let me say first, over here on the YouTube channel, there are over 500 videos here on the YouTube channel. Yes, your girl has been busy making videos. Lots of videos over here, and believe it or not, I had even more content that was available, and I just hadn't posted it anywhere. So I had things like when I do my relaxing coloring, when I do my planning, when I do like painting and artwork, mixed media type of stuff. But I wanted this channel to be focused. I talked about that before, so I just only put up the junk journal stuff. But I also have more junk journal videos and content available as well. But there's only so much that you can put onto YouTube, and it's always good to be diversified and have your stuff in different places as well. So I have a lot of content on Patreon that is exclusive over there, and it's different from what's over here on the YouTube channel. I also have been coming on live every morning over on Patreon. You can ask Rachel, because she's usually up early and she's on with me while I've been working in my junk journal as well. So I have those over there too. But as the and you know, my Patreon crowd is small right now, which is fine. I would still post no matter if I had one Patreon or I had 1,000. It doesn't matter. I would still post quality content over there. So it's the end of the year, and I've been posting things daily over there. Some things that are not over here on the YouTube channel. And so what's going to happen at the beginning of the year, and I'm not sure what the date is, I'm going to be changing the pricing structure over on the Patreon channel. So the reason why I'm telling you that now is because if you want to join me over there on the Patreon channel, and to tell you the truth, it's very inexpensive to join the membership over there. It's literally pennies a day to come over and have fun and get some more ideas and just let your creative mind soar. I love that tagline, let your creative mind soar. You have a chance to come over and get on board at the current prices that they're at now. So they're going to be going up at the beginning of the year. Again, I don't know exactly what date. So those that are already patrons, thank you very much. Every little bit helps. I appreciate you coming over with me, because y'all know I can hang out with y'all all day long, but you know, I know y'all have to work, I have to work, and the kids gotta eat. The kids gotta eat too. So y'all lost my train of thought with my jokes. With my bad jokes. I can't quit my day job for real, because I would not be a very good comedian. But what I was going to say is that the prices are going to be locked in for you at least until next year if you join now before the prices change. So that's something to think about, and I wanted to make sure that I mentioned that, and I'm probably going to mention it again in the Facebook group as well. So if you all are not part of the Facebook group, you don't have to pay anything for that. And people are sharing all their projects, and we're having a good time over there. And, shucking and jabbing and laughing. And sometimes I come on live over there as well. So that's another place where you can catch me. You can also catch me over on Instagram. I have my personal Instagram account and also the company account for Pleasant Creations. So the links are all in the description too, if that's some place that you hang out. So you can do that too. So y'all hang out in a lot of places, but all that content that I have that I'm posting to social media and Patreon and YouTube and stuff, y'all know it all takes time. Even like being on here for the live streams, even though I'm only on here for an hour, like doing this time I did some prep work. So sometimes I have to do prep work, and then after the show I may have to do some things. So all of it takes like a lot of time to do, and all you YouTube creators can testify to that. It ain't a game. It ain't a game creating content, but the reason why we do it is because it's a lot of fun. So we're not doing it for anything purely but selfish reasons, because it's just fun to create and play. And then when you have other people that like the same thing that you do, then it's kind of cool when they come along with you on the boat. So hey Sally, how you doing, girl? You made it. You made it. So Nettie says you've been busy organizing your supplies and coffee dyeing and printing. Go ahead with your bad self. I saw you've been busy. I need to do some coffee dyeing. I haven't had time to do that. Probably because I've been sitting at my desk working on my Christmas journal. When I should be doing some other things. Should be doing some other things. Oh, how many do I have here? Because I want to start putting some stuff on. Let me just do this last guest check for now. If we have time, I'll do some more. But I want to start putting some collaging on. Because the collaging is fun. Even though I kind of know what I want for the collaging. Who's down for some collaging with the whippersnapper? Y'all not going to use a lick of glue today. I'm just using the whippersnapper. And that be it. Alright, so we got let's see how many we got done while I was just sitting there just chit-chatting, running my mouth. Let's see what we did. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6. Oh, wait, and 7. We got one more over here. All right, so now let me fix my focus. Y'all wish my focus worked by itself, but you win some, you lose some. All right, so this is the one. Oh, that's done. Let's grab another one. Okay, so here's one right here. And I don't know why I had that extra one there. And this one, I just feel like it needs one more piece of ephemera. Let's put this aside for now. I'm going to tell you why I said that in a second. See, I already messed up the collage for this, but I'm going to come back to that one. Let's do this one. Oh, maybe this was with that. Because I've been moving them around on my desk. Okay, we can go back to this one. We can go back. All right, so let's move that because we don't need that. And we're going to take one of these. And I got a flower and it had a little bit of red in it, because normally that doesn't look like something for Christmas, right? But when you have Christmas on the brain, then it does. And then this one came out of my GE pack ephemera. Then we have a ticket. And then these are some die cuts that I'm working on. They didn't make the cut for Christmas this year, so they'll be released for 2020. So this is a little stocking here, and I'm just going to kind of place things where I want them to go. And again, I'm not using a lick, not a lick, y'all, of glue. I resigned myself to the fact I didn't know how this was going to work out, but I decided I wasn't going to do that. So the trick to the collages on here is to use uneven numbers. So that includes like the base piece in this case. Because I tried to do things with like maybe 1 or 2 items, and it just looked better with at least like 3 or 5 items, no more than 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 items. So now I have to figure out how I can stitch this and keep everything kind of together. So what I'm going to do, and I don't know how it's going to work out, but I'm going to start with these 3 pieces here. Let's see if I can not have to move my sewing machine. Okay. And I want to try to catch everything. So actually, I'm going to go down this way. I'm going to do a number 17 in this case. Number 17. Make sure I change the lengths of my stitching. You can hear the whippersnapper working. Like, what's going on? You're putting too much stuff in me. Alright, so that's what it's looking like. I'm going to cut some of these strings off too, but that's what it looks like so far. And I caught everything. And then I have this last piece that I want to put on. And I try not to make everything like all wonky and stuff, because your eyes get kind of crazy. So I'm going to put this straight on, and I'm just going to go across this one the way. So I also made this a little bit easier on myself by kind of having stuff ready ahead of time. So I'm going to do a simple zigzag stitch. And yeah, the collaging is cute, isn't it? So this is what it looks like. Let me, so y'all can see, that's what it looks like. Isn't that cool? Can y'all see the stitches on there? See, so I just stitched this one here, and I stitched all the rest of the pieces up here. And then of course I still have plenty of writing space, and even on the back, even though the stitching is on here, I don't mind that. When I'm writing, it doesn't bother me. I just write right over it and it's no problem. So I'll come back and I'll cut the strings off of this in a bit. Alright, so I'll show you the rest of these once we get done. So let's do the next one. I have this one that's already sewn, and then here's a collage piece right here. So on this one, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces again, and you could also like use some vintage photo, like I did vintage photo on these. Not vintage photo, I used the red distress ink on these. So you could do your pieces too, but I think, I don't know if I want to, that's going to take me a little bit longer. I'm not in a rush. Are y'all in a rush? Let's get this going. So the other one I didn't do, but this one we'll do. So the edges will kind of be finished, because on my die cuts it has like a little white edge, but I kind of like that. But I'm getting ready to make it red now. It's going to have some redness going. And on this little Hope, this came from the Hope pack. It's part of the Bible journaling kit. And I think that will be good enough. And then I'll go around. I should have went around these edges too. Wait, I'll do that after I sew this one. Let's sew first, because we like the sewing part the best, don't we? So first I got to figure out where I can sew and kind of catch most of the items. So we'll move that out the way. And these are kind of the way I want them already. So I'm going to sew around this Hope right here. So let's do that. Okay. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just use a straight stitch for this one. Let's see. Y'all, this would be so much easier if I had my old lady glasses on. Hey, Sue. How's it going? Hey, Janae. I hope I said your name right. Or Janine. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Let me bring it back down so y'all can see. Because I know y'all thirsty for some sewing. I know that looks a little wonky, but y'all, that's the best I could do. Let me see if I can move this a little bit this way so it won't look so... It's not a good angle. I have to take my time because this piece I'm sewing on is small. So I could easily like just go off the rails, but you know, this sewing machine is very easy to handle. Alright, now I'm going to show y'all something because y'all look how wonky that stitch is, but it's not going to really matter because most of it's going to be covered up. Oops. So I'm going to cover some of it up anyway. And so I'm not going to worry about that. Now I have to find a spot on here to sew that's not going to be like crazy. Because I can get crazy with my sewing. For real. I think I'm just going to put another zigzag stitch number 4. And just right across the top. Okay. And, oh, y'all put this on the wrong one. Look. This doesn't have the stitching around it. I wasn't paying attention. See? Y'all distracted me. Okay, so that's okay because I'll just go around. Let's go this way. And I'm going to start right here. And do number 25. Y'all quit distracting me. Dagnabbit. Hey, wrong stitch. People distracting me. And you say you're my friend. Hello, Jessica. And Boo Boo Kitty. Hey, girl. Long time no see. Since the last Friday. I think you were here on Friday. See, I'm conserving my glue. Don't need no stinking glue. I'm just going to use stitching today. I decided to go ahead and go all the way around. Why not? I got threads every place. I guess it would have been easier if I would have just cut some of these threads off, but y'all know I'm going to leave a little bit of string hangage. Now, if you really want your second stitch to be off from the first one, just change the length of your stitches. These are kind of close. Let me see. Y'all, did y'all notice the colors on my nails? I redid my nails. I took the green off and now it's red and gold. A lot of stitching. We're doing lots of stitching. All right. You need more hours in the day, Sally? Tell me too. Me too. So it's got like a bunch of stitching, so I'll show you guys later. All right, this time, let's get another one. Oop. Get my cam going here. Let me try to set 2 up so I don't have to keep going back and forth. Oh, you were about to mention the festive nails. Aren't they cute? They're so cute. All right, so this one I actually used 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 5, 6, 7. I have 7 pieces because I'm spelling out a word, and I didn't show you all this kit, but this is like my Scrabble pieces kit, and so I'm gonna kind of do this like this. The letters are gonna be a little wackified there. And I always like to leave space to write because you could easily cover up the whole card, but I don't want to cover up the whole card. I want the card to be someplace where you can write. Now I think I can use a stitch and catch everything, so I'm gonna go across fun. I said I was gonna set up 2, but I didn't. All right. Y'all gonna be surprised. I'm not gonna tell y'all what stitching I'm using this time. Y'all be surprised. Let's see. I almost told y'all. I almost told you just for a second there. Ooh. Whippersnapper, beat this thing up, child. Beat it up. Whippersnapper's rough. So I'm not sure if it caught everything, but we're going to find out in a second. So that's what it looks like. I went through the fun part there. Actually, things kind of shifted, so probably some glue would have been good on this. But I know what it is. Y'all know that says fun. Okay. And I think also I'm going to just use a wee bit more stitching on here because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. And this one, I also did not do the edges. Because, y'all, that's because I'm just running my mouth. If I was just watching TV or something, I would remember what I'm doing. But y'all distracting me. I told y'all, stop distracting me. It's not funny anymore. All right. Just gonna let that catch. And let's see, how do I feel about that? It feels a little wacky because I don't know how this got this way. Hold on, I'm concentrating. Oh, I know what happened. All right, so I think I need to go this way too. It doesn't feel balanced. The sewing doesn't feel balanced on here. Let's make it balanced. All right, so that's that one. Next. All right, so the next one we're gonna do this time. We're gonna use our red, and these are also one of the I think it's word play digital kits. So if you don't feel like stamping out a gazillion words, you can get the word play kit over at Pleasant Creations too. Y'all, I was like, I have so many little bits and pieces, and some of them are misfit cuts and stuff. I was like, I'm going to use this stuff because, dagnabbit, I don't even use enough of my stuff, and I love it. And I need to start using more of my stuff. So I'm just saying, you got good stuff, you should use it. All right, and It's all right if these don't go back on exactly the way that I have it. I want everything to kind of have like a red tinge, red tingency to it. Y'all, I'm trying to read the comments, but it's difficult for me because I can't really see the comments with my glasses on, but I need my glasses on, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's make sure this is the right way. Put this on here. Let's move these down some. They're too high. Gotta have some space to write. Or else it doesn't, oh, wait a minute. Else it doesn't make sense. I know that's not a word, but you know, whatever. Whatever. All right, and I'm gonna put harmony. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pieces. All right, you hold tight. Let's go to the next one here. And this one I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I actually used 6 pieces on this one because I wasn't feeling the balance on here, so I just felt like it needed something extra. So, you know, it's not a hard and stiff rule that you use the rule of 3s, but it works out very well in most cases. All right. And I got my little, this is actually a sticker, but I'm going to sew it on because I'm not using any other adhesives. We're just using, now, of course, if you don't have a sewing machine, you can glue everything down, but I have a sewing machine, so. And I think the majority of you all come to see the sewing. You all are addicted to watching sewing just like I am. If you all are here for the sewing, put a 1 in the comment. Because I know you are. You don't even have to tell me. I already know. If you don't really care about the sewing, put a 2 in the comment. So if you are addicted and you're here for the sewing, put a 1. If you don't really give a crappity crap, then you can put a 2. And it's not going to hurt my feelings. It'll just be fun to see. All right, so let's take this one next. And let's make it interesting. I use the green stamp in here. And I think, how do I want to put this on? See, it's feeling unbalanced still. This piece feels unbalanced to me. Let's see. Sorry. Let's see. You got the ogles on. Oh yeah, I had these too. How about we take this out? It's all red and everything, but you know. How about we put a little, add some for real Christmas pieces in here. So I think when I made these up, I didn't have all these pieces done quite yet. But I'm still working on them anyway. What about this? This is popcorn bowl here. That looks better. And then what if we use, then put this on there. See, now I have 5 pieces and it looks much more balanced. All right, so I'm going to do that. So we do have some 2s. We won't care about the sewing. And then we do have some 1s. What? Hey, what is 3? Did I say 3? I didn't say no 3s. Where the 3s came from? You guys are crazy. And 3. So if y'all didn't come here for the sewing, what did you come for? That's what I don't know. What do you come to this channel for? Inquiring minds want to know. Let's hear it. What do you all come for? All right, I'm going to do a simple zigzag on this one. It's going to be a tight little zigzag. I'm going to try to go around this bowl. I don't know how this is going to work out. Y'all know everything is an experiment with me. I feel like, let me just experiment on that and see if it's going to work. And most of the time, I'm very, very happy with my experiments. Uh-oh, are you stuck? I feel like you are stuck. Something feels wishy-washy here. It's not coming out smooth. So Jessica says she likes watching because that's not the only reason, but that's not the only reason she tunes in. So she likes watching the sewing, but that's not the only reason she tunes in. And I'm going to go around. Now let me cut some of these strings. Because when I'm doing all this sew here and sew there, the strings they're a bit problematic. Aw, Penny says she comes for me. You're so sweet, girl. And Kathy says she comes for the ideas. Y'all, if I miss anybody, that's just because I'm trying to read with my glasses on and I can't see. And Sally agrees with Jessica. And let's see. Sheila says, for me, of course. Oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet. Y'all gonna make me cry. The tear gonna come out of my bad eye. Y'all are gonna see it's gonna be a brown tear. And Boo Boo Kitty says she comes for the gossip and dirty jokes. There are no dirty jokes on here. Only on the Crafting After Dark we can do the dirty jokes on there, but we can't do them on here. Oh, you're here for my giggle, Pink? That's awesome. See, now I can't laugh right now because it's not going to be right. It's not going to be right. Oh, Jennifer says she's here for the discussions. And Jennifer is one of our Patreons. Thank you, Jennifer. I love discussing too. We'll have some Christmas discussions in a few days. Find out what everybody got for Christmas. Did y'all write your letters to Santa Claus so you can get some good stuff? Yeah, I'm being really extra on these today. You can definitely save yourself some time by just gluing these. But I don't know. I'm addicted to sewing, so I thought y'all might want to come along with me on the ride on the sewing addiction. I'm taking y'all with me. You know, nobody likes to get high by themselves. They always want to have some company. It's the same thing with sewing. All right, so everything should be nice and secure. So, wait, well, I'll show y'all that because I have to keep fixing the focus. Because, you know, Mr. Focus, good Lord. All right, so this one, I think everything is mostly in its place. Move it down just a little bit. Just a tid, and I'm going to go across harmony because that's going to catch everything. And I'm going to try a number 56. Number 56. Oh, darn it. Everything shifted when I put up under there. That'd be a little lower. I'm concentrating. She's concentrating. Get back in there, harmony. So I was just going to say I forgot to do my smooching, but I didn't because I did it in assembly line fashion. That's how you don't forget stuff. Oh, I'm still on number 4. I was like, that is not the right stitch, and it's not. But that's okay. We're just gonna go with that stitch. The zigzag. Most people have a zigzag stitch, so zigzags are quite beautiful. Let's see. I think, you know what? I'm not gonna go around. I'm not gonna do any more stitching on that. And let's see, I'm gonna do one more. Let's do 1 or 2 more, and then I'm gonna do some smooching around the checks, and then I'll show you all what we finished. Okay, so here's one, and this doesn't have any Christmas anything on it, It has a beautiful heart. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on here. So let's see. Let's see if we can put something Christmassy on here. And take something that's not Christmassy off. Let's see. I have some candy I could use. I could use candy. I'm trying to use something I haven't used before. I have like this little Christmas basket I could use. Let's see. Let's see. What are we gonna use? Let's take the heart off. We can save the heart for Valentine's Day. That's the next holiday. And what if I just be really anal about this and just do these straight like that? And then you know what would be good is another word across here. I have to go get my ephemera book out for that. How about I just do it that? Yeah. Alright. Uh-oh. But I did it again almost. We want one that's already sewn. Okay, but I also want to use some red distress ink. Yeah, I'm reaching for the red distress ink someplace else while I'm trying to read the chat because I'm nosy. Pink, that is a good question. Pink asked, does anybody know why it's so relaxing sewing on paper? I think I know why. Because if something goes wrong on the paper, you can throw it away and get another piece of paper. Right there, that like takes the stress off of sewing. Because when you have a piece of fabric, that might be like the only piece of fabric that you have. And you don't want to mess it up. That turns the stress level up. So I can attest to that one. But when you have paper, it could be a hit or miss, and everything is all good. Sewing is very soothing. Oh no, boo-boo kidding. Those videos are gross. Yeah, textile work. I don't do a lot of textile work. I just mostly do the paper stuff, but I can imagine the textile stuff might be a little bit more stressful. All right. Let's go ahead and put this on the way we said we was going to do it. And this is going to go here. And even though there's some things hanging off, I'm not going to cut them off like I usually do. Usually I will cut those off. So I'm going to start this way because I think if I sew over the stamp, it's going to catch everything. So, and I'm not going to move the camera. I'm just going to go ahead and sew this quite quickly. And I'm going to use the zigzag again. Because there's something about zigzags and squares. They look really good together. So we're going to sew some zigzags and squares to the square here. And if you're like sitting and relaxing and you're doing your paper crafting and stuff, you could easily bust 20 of these out for a project 20. Very easily. Hey, Miss Kelly. All right, let's see. I am going to go do. I'm just going to do zigzag all over this. Go a little faster. It's taking too long. Get speeded up. And I'm going to stop there. And yeah, that's good. All right. So let's move the whippersnapper out the way. Okay, I can take my glasses off now. And let's put you back in there. You can sit in there even though you don't really belong with those guys. I'm trying to put some of the small stuff back where it belongs before I start going through this. Because y'all know, after I get done over here, I usually just leave my desk the way it is until the next morning before I do the Patreon live stream. I'll clean it up. My candle smells good. It's like it's a holiday candle. That's why I still have it from last year. Because it has kind of like a cinnamony smell. Might end up cutting more strings off. It's a lot of stringage. It's a lot of stringage on these. And so again, you could glue yours down if you wanted to use glue. You don't have to sew. Now, some of the pieces on here are kind of loose, but I don't care about that because this could actually be a little tuck. Because I'll probably just make a copy of them so I can use them over and over again. Because y'all, I like making stuff, but sometimes I'm on a crunch time. I don't have time to make stuff. So if I have like copies of stuff, I can just, the copies, my printer's pretty good, so the copies come out quite good. All right. Okay. You're gonna convert to doing junk journals full time. Who's this? Sally. Yeah. I've never made a quilt, but I want to make one. Maybe a small one. I don't know. That's a patience thing. Sewing is a patience thing, and you don't have to be patient when you're sewing on paper. Because like I said, if you mess it up, you can just, you can fix that. Throw it away and get some more paper out. Full show. We did quite a few, and it has a lot of strings. I have to give it a haircut. It's getting its Christmas haircut. Like Santa Claus. Santa Claus needs a haircut. Scrap Craftastic. You're distracting me. You're posting on Patreon. You know I'm going to go over there. Y'all, Scrap Craftastic has a Patreon page as well. I love hanging out over there too. Okay, so we did, let's see, we got 1, 2. I'm going to get closer because I know the light is messing everything up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we did 7 of these, and I had everything prepped, so it probably would take a little bit longer to do these. All right, so let's come closer. And let's get the focus together. It looks like it's okay, but it wasn't. Okay. So let's look at what we've done. So we did this one, and we just used regular pieces, and we added a Christmas piece, and that made it Christmassy. And we went around with the red, and of course I always like to leave a spot to work on. And there's still plenty of room on the back also to do your journaling. So that's that one. Next, this one has a wonderful stocking on it. Y'all, these die cuts are awesome. I wish I had them ready for this year. Dagnabbit. But this is a good test. And like I said, I printed these on regular paper. So don't waste your time if you're making a collage on doing cardstock. Just do it on regular paper and it's nice and flat. So that's very pretty. And this one, I did a little bit of a redesign on the fly, and I really love the way it came out. So I used a stamp. This is all sewn down, so that's not going anywhere. So that's pretty cool. Oh, that's the catch-up post. Well, that's okay, because I need to catch up Craftastic. I need to catch up. I watched a few of your vlogs today over on Patreon, so I have to head back over there. So this is fun, and of course I wanted the letters to be spread out just a little bit more, but I think this is okay, because you know these are all imperfect. So, and I thrive on the imperfectness of my work because I'm a detailed person, but when it comes to like junk journaling, sometimes the imperfections are what makes it, just kind of gives everything a extra zhuzhiness. I know that's my word, zhuzhiness. So Sheila says quilting is relaxing to her. Just gathering the pieces and then go design on your own and blah, 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 blah. That's a long comment, so I'm trying to get to other comments, Sheila. And plus, I don't have my glasses on now, so it's hard to read. It's hard to read with my glasses and hard to read without. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, thank you. I think once you learn how to do a certain craft, it becomes relaxing, like the quilting, like Sheila was talking about. She says it's very relaxing. It can be very therapeutic. You need some more haircut. That's, you got a lot of hair. That's kind of cute. This is kind of cute with the flower behind it. I like that. Y'all like all of these. Some extra. So I got these done. And let's come out just a little bit here. But I still have more to work on because I got these all kind of prepped out. But before I leave, I'm just gonna just chit chat with you all for a moment more. So y'all, we have 20 people on right now, and there's only 12 likes. So if you enjoyed today's video, y'all turn the light out. See if that helps. If you enjoyed today's video, please give the video a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're interested in more content, again, you can head over to Patreon. Just keep in mind, at the beginning of the year, the prices will be changing. So you might want to get locked in now. And like I said, it'll only cost a few pennies to be a part of the Patreon crowd. And it helps. It helps so that I can have time to do more creating for you all. So we can have all that shared time together. Because I have like a ton of ideas in my head. And I want to do even more. Believe it or not, I do a lot now. But I'm going to do even more in 2020. I got some ideas. And I'm going to make it happen. I'm saying that out loud. We're going to make it happen, folks. You and me. Thank you, Jessica. I almost forgot to go around the edges. I like a frame. Y'all, this is little bitty Nat. He photobombed. Did y'all see him? He tried to photobomb. He was going slow, too. He knew that my hands were busy and I couldn't crush him. So he photobombed. How dare he? How dare he? Y'all, this is giving this another look. So I'm going to show y'all one more time what these look like. Once I get done with this. Because they look different now. Every time you do another element on your on any of your pieces, it just gives it a whole different look. So my Gesta checks got a different look. We got 3 more thumbs up. Now, why y'all don't want to give my video a thumbs up? What's up with that? I want this video to get 1,000 likes. So if you're coming out on the replay, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. so I can get 1,000 likes. Y'all know I ain't never got no 1,000 likes on videos. Not because people don't like them. I just don't have an audience that big. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Not you, Liz. Everybody loves you. Why wouldn't you have an audience that big? Y'all, I know I'm wacky. I'm feeling wacky today. I'm feeling a little wacky. Yes, icing on the cake. That's a very good metaphor. This is the icing on the cake. Which, by the way, I love cake. And it was Rachel's birthday last week. And I didn't get no birthday cake. I'm not happy about that. Because I love birthday cake. Y'all, one day, my mom was sad about something. So I went and bought a birthday cake for us to eat. It wasn't even anybody's birthday. Sometimes you have to think out the box. Okay, so let's look at it one more time. And then we shall roll out. Alright, so let's go down, down. Doing the wrong button. Here we go. Oh, see y'all, look. What? Yeah, I might have to work with that. I have a lot of lights on, but sometimes the lights are overpowering. Oh, you're on your phone, so you can't do the thumbs up? That's okay. I understand. A lot of people can't comment because of the device that they're on, too. I love this one. It looks really vintagey, doesn't it? Very, very vintagey. I like that one. Thank you, Sally. Yeah, I'm reading while I'm showing y'all. These are so pretty. They came out so good. I like it. That one. This was the first one that I did. I love this pattern. This pattern on the decorative thread. It's very, very beautiful. And this one. So even though I didn't go around this with the vintage photo, it still looks really good. These are amazing. All right, so you all, I want to thank everybody for coming on with me. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun tonight. I always have fun with you all. And I will be on tomorrow, even though I think I'm going to be on tomorrow, even though it is it's going to be Christmas Eve. So I don't know how many people are going to be on for Christmas Eve, but you know, whatever. I'll probably be on anyway because, you know, I just like being live. I'm a live kind of girl. I'm just stalling now because I don't want to get off. Because I love y'all so much. I just want to stay on and play. Oh, you just ate the last of... Oh, you got a slice of cheesecake? That's probably smart. Because you know what? I don't know what it is, but even when my kids were little, whenever we had a birthday in the family, we would all get together. We'll have birthday cake, and they would send the birthday cake to my house. That's why I'm so big now. Because, bye, Nettie. That's why I'm so big now, because everybody sends the birthday cake to me. So that was smart that you didn't have like a full birthday cake. Or did you? You just telling me that, Scrap Craftastic? I don't know. I don't know if I should believe you or not. I don't know. All right, you all. I am going to go ahead and shove off. And thanks again for coming on, all. And I will see you all either on Patreon or over on the Facebook group at Junk Journal Buddies. All the links are in the description below. And you can get your pieces of ephemera as well over at pleasantcreations.com. All right, you all. Have a wonderful and beautiful night. Bye.